Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the That's Expensive Project Pan update. This was created by Misty. I will link her down below, and now it's being done in conjunction with the PANtastic Beauties, which I will also link the Facebook group down below. And the idea behind this is just to bust out your most expensive products and either set a goal for them or try to finish them up, especially since we tend to get a lot of stuff from subscription boxes that have overinflated values. So why hold on to them? And what's expensive for you might not be that expensive for somebody else and vice versa. So if your most expensive thing is a NYX foundation, pan that. It's just what's most expensive in your collection, not necessarily having like Dior products or whatever. So I finished 4 things since the last update. Wasn't expecting that. So I did finish, this one wasn't a surprise at all, the Beauty Blender Redo Set and Refresh Spray. I was like down to here last time and I finished it up. There's not a lot of product in this. So the reason why, even though this was not necessarily my most expensive setting spray type product, it was by weight. To my surprise, actually, I finished the Epione Beverly Hills Flawless Serum. This is $195 and it is not worth it. Like, definitely not worth it, but it caught me completely off guard. I figured I had 2 months left with this. You see, it sputtered out a little bit, but like, none. And like, I can show it to you right here. It's just like a silicone-based serum. It doesn't honestly feel much different than like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So, save your money. Now, I got this as an add-on from Ipsy for like $18, and that's about what I feel like it's worth. Like, it wasn't necessarily bad, it's just that price is insane. So last time this weighed 81.5 grams, and used up it weighs 70 grams even, although that might have put it at 69.9, that little sputtering of a usage right there. So who knows, but that is done and out of my collection. I did finish these. This I had to work on a little harder and use them twice a day for a couple of days to make sure I finished them, but I did. These are the Psalm Transport exfoliating pads. So these are done, and I had 25 of them left last time, so that's why it's pretty impressive that I finished it. And when I say I used them twice a day, they're not very strong, at least to my skin. I know some people can only do stuff like this like every other day or 2 or 3 times a week. My skin doesn't even blanket this sort of stuff most of the time, so yeah. I went ahead, and when I did them twice a day, I only did it for like 3 days. So I was just trying to make sure that these were done by the time that I filmed. Although then I didn't get a chance to film for a couple of days, so I had more time than I necessarily thought. And finally, I finished the Avant Pro Perfecting Collagen Touche Clot Primer. I wish this wasn't $120, and since I mentioned it, this is $65. I also don't think these are worth $65. They're on Ipsy right now for $9, so I'd say they're probably worth about 25 bucks, like just normal. So if you're curious to try these, go on Ipsy and see if you can buy them there. And this I can easily find on like Poshmark for $20, which I'm happy to pay because I do like this primer. This is my second one that I've gone through. I just ain't paying that price tag. So last time we were down to here. I wasn't splitting time between this and anything else anymore, so that was pretty easy for me to finish. And let me show you the 4 things that I still have remaining, and then I'll show you the 4 things that I'm rolling in. So I have the Kate Somerville Exfoliate treatment. These are my progress marks. Not terribly exciting. I probably used this like 4 times. Like, this is intense and I can only use it like once a week. So like, my skin can hold up to some pretty hefty damage as far as exfoliating is concerned, but this I have to be careful with. This is the real deal. I don't want to pay $98 for it because that's just really expensive, but I mean, if this lasts me like 6 to 8 months because I can only use it once a week, that might actually, I can at least concede that, okay, you're charging $100 for something that lasts me most of a year. that's a little more okay. So that's probably going to be in here for a while. Next is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer for $30. And I do really like this, but I've realized that because of the not high coverage foundation I'm wearing right now, sometimes I end up with like rings around my eyes. If you're looking hard enough, you can probably see it here. The beauty light might be covering it up slightly, but I've just realized that, and it's kind of bugged me recently. Now, I did mention last time that I want to start using this as a foundation once or twice, or else I'm never going to finish it. Works really nicely as a foundation. I think it actually has a matching foundation with it, if I remember correctly. But did do that once, and I did really like it, so I'll definitely keep doing that a couple of times a month just to make sure that I'm getting through it and it doesn't take me forever, because this is a 10 milliliter product. This is a huge concealer. So last time it weighed 31.0 grams. This time it weighs 29.2. So now I've gotten through 3 grams of product. Yeah, that's right math. Like in total, it started at 32.1 and it took me 2 months to get down to 31. So, as long as I keep doing the foundation once or twice a month, I think I can get through that in a semi-reasonable amount of time. But, I mean, if you're wanting to invest in a concealer and it's like your only one, this will last you quite a while. What do I have next? Okay, let's go over the Laneige Sleeping Mask. I've only used it like 5 times because I'm forgetful. Oh, the concealer I used like 13 times, and I counted my foundation use to just 2 because it used a lot. So, throwing that out there. The Avant, it looks like I got 25 uses out of. And the Beauty Blender spray I got 24 uses out of. I can do math. So, this on the other hand is going to last me forever. Probably not even going to finish it this year because I forget about it so much. Its weight went from 59.8 grams to 59.5. So far I've used up 0.7 grams. I'm going to have it forever because I'm forgetful. And finally, I have the Verso Super Eye Serum with Retinol 8. I don't know what Retinol 8 is, but it's a pretty good eye serum. Here are my marks. I actually use a lot of eye serum / cream because they're pretty interchangeable on me because I have very oily skin. But I do take it like up to the orbital bone and everything, so I do go through a decent amount of it. So probably in about another 2 months this will be done. Maybe 3, I don't know, because it does get fatter as it goes down. And for the 4 things that I'm rolling in, first is another like glowy setting spray to help with the powder settling. I have the Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist. This is $35 and it is like 100 grams, so we're not going to blast through this. Although, I have been keeping track of my usage in the past month because like I finished the Beauty Blender one pretty early. So I've already used it like 11 times, and 11 times got me down to here. So, because this was brand new, I hadn't even touched it when I first started using it this past month. So make of that what you will. And of course, I'm going on my other Somme exfoliating pads. I only have 2 of these, so once I finish these, the next thing I pan will hopefully be at least a little more interesting. These come with 50. I have 47 left currently because I actually go in and count them every time I update one of these. So 47 to go. In theory, I should be able to finish that in about 2 months. We'll see. So I'm kind of forgetful about skincare. The next thing I'm introducing is the Peach and Lily Power Cocktail Lactic Acid Repair Serum. Now this is the only kind of exfoliating serum that I have right now, and it's still like $51, so I figured I could introduce it in here, although it's not my most expensive serum in general. For what it does, it's the most expensive one that I have. It's the only one that I have, but it's also pretty pricey. So we are starting right here. I have been working on this on and off this year. I did pan the Shani Darden Retinol, and I wasn't using this when I was using the Retinol because, I don't know, I thought they wouldn't go together. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. So, there's that. And finally, I actually have a shampoo. This is the Way Detox shampoo that I've had for over a year now. So I might be able to finish it this year. We are starting right here. This is what I use on days that I use a deep treatment mask instead of my regular shampoo and conditioner. So what I do is I use this because it's basically a clarifying shampoo. I go in with my dandruff shampoo because I have to use one, and then I go in with a deep conditioner. So I will be working on that, and that's $32. I mean, it's huge. It lasts forever. It is, what does it say? 300 grams, or 10 ounces if you are on the American system. But yeah, it's an expensive ass shampoo. It is actually the most expensive one I own. It ties with the Living Proof shampoo and conditioner, which I believe are $32 each that I have. And that I got both of those actually through FabFitFun, because I don't normally spend that much on shampoo and conditioner. It's good, but it's not $32 good. So that is it. For next month, I don't suspect I will have any empties. So, like, I hit a lot of empties at once on this one. So we're just going to chug along and see where we get. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.